Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I've seen quite a few videos recently, YouTubers uploading their Christmas coloring books, their collection of them, and I thought, well, I think I can do that too. So today, that's what I'm doing. I don't really have them in any particular order, I don't think. I have a few. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 16. I didn't think I had that many, to tell you the truth, but I guess I do. So the first one here is by Creative Haven, and it's Ugly Holiday Sweaters Coloring Book. And I forget who the actual illustrator is. Let me take a look. It's Ellen Christensen Craft. And as you can imagine there, I have done some. I did them, I think it was last year I started some. I did one last March. Nope, this March. Must have needed to do something, but it's not a bad book. I intend to get to it this year. I have been working on a Christmas book by Satch Davis, and it's got quite a few of them done already because I got some new Ohuhu markers, and yeah, I'm just loving it. So I won't show you the pages I've done, but I'll show you the book. So these are perfectly portable pages by Thania McCardle, and she does a lot of stuff, design originals, and this one is a Christmas coloring book, and it's really nice paper. I've had a couple of these design original books, and yeah, it's actually pretty good paper. So yeah, I think I'll get into this one. I'll stop working in Such and Such Divas maybe and work on some other ones. This is another Design Originals, and it's a Christmas Cuties coloring book by Jenny Newland and William Vanderdassen. Now, I'm not sure if this is the one, but I did have a Design Original, and it went all orangey yellow like some people have had with their markers. And nope, this isn't the one. Perfect. Definitely want to work in this one because it does. It's got cats and dogs and snowmen. It's got big black lines too, so it'll be perfect for magic markers. I have 3 Christmas Coloring Heaven books, which, yeah, just blows me away. This one is issue 55, and it features Mika Jelena, Charles Santor, Alina Lazareva, Alfred Villanueva, and Creative Happy Life. There are some cute pictures in here that I can color. I think some of these books I've got when, my skills weren't anywhere near good enough to color in this one. I know the pictures here by Alfred Villanueva are I believe the 12 Days of Christmas. So some of them are quite detailed and fine. The Charles Santor pages are just, they're awful. Because they're not centered. We get things all over. We don't really know what the picture is. So if I want to color anything by him, I'll be tempted to get it somewhere else. It's not a very good book, this one, in my opinion. This one is issue 68, and it has designs by Mariel Labudic, Jen Katz, Hannah Lynn, Ruth Sanderson, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, and Laringla's art. And this one is one I really want to work on. This is by Hannah Lynn. I think I've seen her, this in another book. Definitely want to do some of these. And these are Jen Katz with the lighter work. And kind of sketchy drawing and really cute as a button. Yeah, this is Huga by Glass Art. So an artist I'm not familiar with, and then some Ruth Sandersons. I must have started this sleigh and then gave up for some reason. Maybe it's because I spilled coffee on it or paint. I don't know. Just saying. Oh, lots of Ruth Sanderson. And this is, yeah, I don't know I can't pronounce the name. It's very, very long. It might be all put together. So yeah, that's issue 68, Cutesy Christmas Special. Now this one is 48 Fabulous Designs by Tatiana Bogima, and this one, I'm not sure what issue it is. I think it was one of their specials, but I didn't realize at the time, I actually have this book, and I actually have the copy from Tatiana Bogima. I ordered it and did not know that this was the same book. This was her book, just made bigger. So, and done by Coloring Heaven. So it is a nice book. This one is the one I've been working on lately, Stained Glass by Such and Such Diva, and I really like it. I'm not going to go near the end. So, because I started at the back so that I could try out these markers. If you've watched the previous video, or I think it's the previous one, I said that I had picked up some Ohuhu markers because I wanted to be able to color in those chibi girls like, yeah, my brain has got it's called I can't even think. First thing in the morning. But these are very cute. And I'm having fun doing them. A couple of them I've used some glitter gel pens to use up because there was only just a little bit of ink left. But this is a book I can see getting quite a bit done. Emma Colors 2020. That's who it is. I want to color like her. This is the Christmas Mystery Colors, and I have done a few in these, and I think you've already seen them in, oh, maybe not. Yes. You did see this in October. I did this lamp, and this is quite a nice book too. I plan on this one will be a couple years probably in the doing, or maybe even longer, because it's one where it's not necessarily that you have to concentrate so much, but that the letters are small and the spaces are small, and takes a little bit more than the one by Sachin. So, but I really like this book, and it does have the pictures. The completed pictures on the back, so you can pick them out. And that's why I picked out that lantern, because I knew it was going to be just gorgeous. So I believe right now I'm working on this girl right here. Don't have too many whips, but in color by numbers, I don't think of it as, when I'm not finished it, I don't really think of it as a whip, because it's, I don't really have to keep anything because it's color by numbers, I guess. I don't know. So this one is 30 Nifty Nutcrackers for Coloring by Scott Cummins. And I love Nutcrackers. And these are just their faces. Now that I have, and I like the book, but I really couldn't do much in it because the features were just so big. Pencils it was just too much. But now that I have the Ohuhu markers, I'll be able to work in this book. Because they are cute. Some of them are quite scary, like this guy. And him. But I love Nutcracker, so that's going to be fun to do. Now this one is a Blissful Color Your Own Greeting Cards. There's traditional, there's religious, there's humorous, and more. So I think I've tried or attempted, but they're very intricate, and this is like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 years old now, so I wasn't as proficient in coloring, or I didn't have as many supplies and different media as I do now. So this is something that I'd like to make a couple for my grandchildren this year, and I can use some of my fine point markers, the Ohuhus that have the real tiny point, and be able to get this done. or even nice gel pens. This is another Nutcracker coloring book. And this one is kind of, I'm not sure about this book. I think this is the book I thought was full of stolen art. And I'm not going to do a flip. Because I've seen these Nutcrackers in different books. And I don't think manufactured by Amazon, but there's not a copyright page. And so I'm not comfortable sharing that. And I know that's from another book somewhere, I've seen it. So this book I will not be working in. If anybody does want that book and is willing to work with stolen art or maybe even clip art, not sure. But it's all different styles, so you know it's more than one. So I'm probably not going to work in this. I'll probably just throw it out or put it in my printer the other way around so I can use the other side of the pages. This is a Creative Christmas coloring book by Creative Haven, and it's by Marjorie Sarnat. And I believe this is the one I checked that I would really like to work on this week. It's some beautiful, beautiful Nutcrackers. And anybody who's familiar with Marjorie's work knows how just beautiful it is. And intricate if you want it to be, or you can just, color, not do the designs as some of us may not like that. And so you can do one color or shade. But it's a very, very beautiful book. Look at her, isn't she adorable? Yeah, I love her. I love the angel. There's quite a few in this book that I would like to do. I've done one or two in this book. This is Creative Haven, Vintage Christmas Windows by David and Lagina Bodo. And it's a really nice book. So you're either looking in through a window or you're looking out through a window. Like that. So it's really, really nice. So we're in looking at something, and now we're looking out and watching people skate. So it is both perspectives, so it's very neat. And the pages all, of course, it's kind of like a perfect picture for me. It's got a frame. Everything's, right around the window or in the window, so it's very nice. That one I've done and I showed that was in March of this year. I think that's when I've got the book. So there are some very, very, so this looks like we're looking out onto a street that's celebrating toys and packages and lights. Yeah. And we're looking into Santa's workshop here, seeing all those elves going crazily making toys. So yeah, very interesting. Again, that's by David and Lagina Bodo. And Christmas Charm by Teresa Goodrich, of course. I don't believe I've colored anything in this book yet, and I definitely want to. We all, anybody in the coloring community, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say they don't like Teresa Goodrich's pages because they're just absolutely gorgeous art. Yeah, very homey, old-fashioned Christmassy maybe. Even maybe country Christmas, this. It's very comforting. I do like this one. Yeah. So there are some in here that I would really like to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to them all, but yeah, I'd like to. So this is Nice Little Town Christmas. That one that I explained was in the month Coloring Heaven. And this is the exact same book. So I just have 2 copies of it. And this book is A Little Grim World Christmas by, I forget his name, Carlin Douglas. I just received this. I ordered this at the same time that I did the Halloween one. And I don't usually get two of an author, or I should say an illustrator, but there was something about this, and I think now with the Ohuhu markers, for some reason I was drawn to this book. And I guess that's a good thing in a way. So I will be, look at that, isn't that adorable? Bunny rabbits. Yeah. So hope to work in this one too. So I'm gonna have to spend some time today picking out pictures and maybe just picking one today and going with it and doing some work. So that's A Little Grim World by Carlin Douglas, and this is Christmas. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed my video. I've seen all the books I want to color in, and whether I'll get to them or not, as you know, will be another story. Have a great, awesome day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.